welcome to 5 Minutes of PMA with Patty. I'm your enjoyable host, Patty Stuhlin. This week, we'll be starting with our quote of the week by Evan Esser. You can't do anything about the length of your life, but you can do something about its width and depth. We're talking this week about enjoying the journey. Part of enjoying the journey is about seeing things differently. When we choose to get out of our bubble, we begin to see people, places, and things differently. It's about expanding our horizons. Each time I travel and have a new adventure, it's like my eyes are wide open with all the newness that surrounds me. Now, I'm sure some of you are thinking that to have an adventure, you must travel to faraway places. And you know what? That is the farthest thing from the truth. After I retired, I realized that there were places in Southern California that I'd never been to before, and I'm a native Southern Californian. So I decided that each month I would go and explore those places that were within 2 hours of where I lived. The first place I chose was the Norton Simon Museum in Pasadena. Why did I choose this specific location? Since I was a child, every year I would wake up on New Year's Day excited to watch the Rose Parade in Pasadena, California. The parade was always televised in front of the Norton Simon Museum. And here I was, 55 years old, and I had never been there, and it was basically in my backyard. Up to that point in my life, when I had a school break, I traveled to other states and other countries, not thinking much about what was going on where I lived. Going to the museum was just the beginning of the many places I discovered in my backyard. From those field trips I would take began the birth of my beloved retirement group I started called RAD, Retired Activities and Destinations. Once a month, we would have a gathering of some kind. It's about adventure, time together, and enjoying the journey. Enjoying the journey is also about enjoying the unexpected. Did I think or expect to go to a belly dancing class while I was in Canada? No, I did not. And I am so glad that I did it. First off, if you have been listening to my Rediscovering Your Passion and Purpose with Patty podcast, hopefully you have listened to my podcast with Fran Hanover. If you haven't listened to her episode, which just happens to be Lucky 13, number 13, I highly recommend listening to her story. It is fascinating. Fran was teaching the class when I was visiting Canada last year, and she is a fantastic instructor and made the experience of belly dancing very enjoyable, which I really, now that I just said that out loud, I really never thought that I'd say that out loud, but it was very enjoyable. Like my opening quote states in the beginning of this podcast, I can't do anything about the length of my life, but I can do something about its width and depth. Having experiences, whether they be near or far, is how you can add to the width and depth of your life. Remember that living your best dash is about daring to achieve a successful and happy life. I was daring to take a belly dancing class, and I can say I successfully achieved the goal of a new experience and was very happy while learning and truly enjoyed the journey. Here's to living your best dash. Life's an adventure. Enjoy the journey because your life matters. May God bless you all.